Hello, this is James Arthurray, and welcome to Redemption, where we explore the psychology and the strategies to redeem your life, redeem your business, and take your power back. Now, let's talk about life. Even if we make it to 120 years of age or more, which science now tells us we can, it still goes very, very quickly. Are you with me? Yet, how many people are truly living? You see, existing is not living. What are you doing? Working day to day to pay the bank, to make your mortgage, to pay for your car, save for your kids' college. Is that really living? Think about it. Most of the bills you have and are working so hard to pay are for things you purchased and enjoyed yesterday. Do you follow me? In many, if not most cases, they lost their glimmer a long time ago. When it all comes down to the final hours, I can promise you, you won't care about what kind of car you drove, what kind of house you lived in, what designer that you wore. You see, my experience shows that all you'll really care about in those final moments of this life are one, how much you learned, grew, loved, and experienced, and number two, the quality of the relationships that you had. I mean, even while leaving a legacy and making an impact in the world are great, I submit they're still not as important, and they won't be to you in those final hours. For while it's noble to leave something positive behind you, you won't be there to experience it or to see it. Are you with me? Bersabeh and I recently watched a docuseries called, quote, Genius, the story of Albert Einstein's life, and I highly recommend you check it out. While I won't spoil it for you, it was very telling how one of the world's most brilliant minds contemplated his life and what was truly important in his final hours. I shared with you before that both Bersabeh and I began carrying a coin in our pocket in 2020 that reads Memento Mori. This is Latin for remember your death. I learned this practice many years ago from many of the great Stoic philosophers as well as the Toltec tradition. You see, when you embrace the fact that each day, when you embrace the fact that every single hour today, each moment today, each breath could well be your very last, then maybe you'll remember to live. Maybe you'll focus at least a little bit more on your relationships in the three key areas of life. Number one, yourself. Two, others. And relationships with the world. Because at the end of the day, it all boils down to relationships and how you relate to everything in this world. Yes, including people, but not just people. Everything. It all starts when you choose to focus on what's truly important in your life. Let me give you 6 things you can do to help this process. Number 1, project yourself to the last day in life and fully associate to it. Be there now. Ask yourself, what matters most to me right now? What am I proud of? What was my most favorite life experience? How did I live my life? What are the things I regret not doing that I should have done? When you get your answers, come back to now and make a vow to yourself to focus on those things that your answers gave you right now. The purpose of life is to live, and I truly hope and pray this is helpful to you. Live, love, learn, and laugh. You know, a lot of people are asking for assistance in these areas because you've not been conditioned nor encouraged to focus on those things by socialized mind. Let me help you. Visit my website, jamesarthurray.com, where you'll find a whole online library of videos, workbooks, downloads, online courses, learning systems, so much more. You'll find coaching opportunities where you can work one-on-one with me on a limited basis, space available. You can work with me in groups. You can work with me online. You can work with one of my coaches. There's a lot of coaching opportunities for you that fit every time schedule and every budget. Every single one of us needs a coach because you see, you can't take a far enough objective view from your own nonsense to observe your own nonsense. You need someone to help you with that. So check out jamesarthurray.com. There's a whole lot more there as well. It's your online resource. And right now, make sure and look at a new opportunity we have to build community and to connect with growth-minded people around the world. It's growing daily. We have people from all over the world. It's called hashtag Project Stay Home. Check it out because we've taken the investment down to a ridiculous amount that's less than HBO per month. We get together 4 times a month and we record all those sessions. You get all the recordings, you get to connect with these people, and you get to ask me live questions via Zoom and Bersabeh via Zoom every single week. So check it out, jamesarthurray.com. Thank you so much for a couple of moments of your day. And until we touch base again, as always, be a leader, live your purpose, and take your power back. Have a masterful day.